Not a lot of snow yesterday. We had a lot of the snow the day before. We're supposed to get more snow. We had about 2 more inches overnight. We've got some more snow falling down. Um, and on the way to Josh's physical therapy, there was like whiteout conditions for a few moments. So I don't think that Ohio weather knows what it's going to do. I just think it's just sitting there going, well, I may snow or I may not snow. I don't know what I'm doing. But my mom said she had to go out early this morning. She goes, the roads were really terrible. So they have since gone through and done all the stuff they needed to do. But as soon as we go to the P.O. box real quick, we're going to head home. And that's where we're not. Where are we going?
A couple of stops before we go home.
Were we supposed to make a couple? See, he just tells me this. I don't know this.
You don't ever listen to anything I say, so what's the purpose of telling
No, I do listen to things you say.
Okay, I said I have to stop by you at UPS.
Okay, well, we have to stop at UPS. Okay, what
I have
else?
to stop at Kroger's because I bought something last week that was
I
not
was
good.
planning to tell you, except for that, I was going to say we're going to need to go to Kroger's because I forgot to use a coupon yesterday. Hi, Carl. How are you? So, we were going to have to stop by there anyway. I kind of feel like I may need to make some soup. It's kind of soup kind of weather.
Eh.
Nah. What do you think it looks like? It just feels like soup weather.
It's not a soup weather, it's a stew weather. A thick stew.
That would be good if you could eat stew. You can't eat stew anymore, so it
I
doesn't
can
make.
eat stew. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be chicken
If
stew,
I
not beef stew.
anyway, I feel like some kind of soup tonight,
Actually, it sounds really good.
but it's already 2:12, so I don't know if I have enough to do in the crock pot. We will see. Anyway, go ahead.
Chicken stroganoff.
Chicken stroganoff.
It's like beef stroganoff, it's made with chicken instead of beef.
Anyway,
What is up with
we'll see what's on the menu tonight. But I figured I'd just let everybody kind of see. Where we live, there's a lot of snow accumulated. I can't speak today. Tonight at 7 o'clock Central or 7 o'clock Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central time, I will be on a panel with my other's keeper talking about adoption because Mr. Buster Crochet adopted our daughter when she was an adult. So I'll be participating in that panel tonight. We had cold weather here 2 weeks ago, bad
You
frost.
should let them see the white-ish road that we're driving on.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. It was like we went out of our thing. It was like all of a sudden when we were coming,
It was flurrying when we left the
yeah,
house,
and
and then it started snowing.
yeah,
And then by the time we got over by the VA hospital or the nurses' college,
yeah. We don't want to try to compete with the shovel. They're out in force. I'm telling you.
oh. Anyways, yo,
I don't want to
we
skid.
got over by the nurses' college.
Hey,
It
Yadira.
was starting to become a whiteout
Yep.
condition.
Look at that. You can see the.
And then we got over by the art museum, and it was a complete whiteout
Yep.
situation. I couldn't see 5 feet. I couldn't see 2 feet in front of the window.
Yeah, it was like, where did all this weather come from? I'm sure it's a lot warmer where you are. You're in Ireland. I'm sure it snows in Ireland. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't snow in Ireland, but I'm assuming it does. But I could be very wrong. We're in Ohio. This is we're about an hour and a half from Cleveland, about an hour and a half from Columbus.
About an hour.
Yeah, about an hour and a half, an hour, depending which way you go. But anyway, I just thought, well, we're driving. I'll come on and let people know about the My Other's Keeper tonight and having that panel. We get rain, but very little snow. Well, in years past, we have not had I mean, we've had snow, but this is the longest I think it stayed on the ground and the most. Now, Josh doesn't think so, but
The blizzard we had stayed. It was like 3 weeks of solid snow.
But I'm thinking this is probably
And
competing
that
up.
was like December. It started and it stayed until January.
We're probably competing up there with the last time. And so we're supposed to get more snow on, and you can see the snow. I don't know if you can see it, but it's hidden.
Snowplow.
It's hidden. So when we go home, we'll put on our frost guards. There's Arctic blast coming to Ohio Valley, North Places, and Midwest, coldest winter records.
Midwest, not
Mid
east.
Midwestern. Yeah, we're supposed to get in the negatives next week.
Yep. Next week it's supposed to be
In the
like a
negatives.
low of
Yeah.
-8 one day,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be a feels like of
Yeah.
-20.
So we're gonna get some cold.
It's gonna be a little bit frosty.
A little bit frosty. Ooh.
Okay, a lot of it frosty. So
Yeah.
me.
So anyway, but we're fine. Yeah. Oh, when it's like that, I don't. If I don't have to go out, this tail end does not go out. We choose not to.
Dude, it's snowing.
The only thing we do take is, of
Still
course, the
snow
dog
right
out,
up
but
in
that's
December
about
with
it.
the post office.
Preparing for a live stream. Okay. Well, thank you, Carl, for stopping in, starting to knit around yourself. Well, I crochet. I don't knit. I don't really enjoy knitting. I never really have gotten the total hang of it. The problem with the knitting was my grandmother had a arm that had polio in it, and so she had to hold her knitting needles very different because she did knit. And my mother learned to knit. This is the Advent alphabet. This is the book we're using for the Advent for 2025, Christmas coming up. I know it's a long ways away, but I've started going through there because it doesn't have
We're
questions.
preparing early,
Well, we're preparing early so that I'm not busting our
killing
tail ends
myself.
trying to record all that stuff, around Christmas. So I brought it today to start because it doesn't have any questions. So we're having to come up with a question. So while he was in therapy, I tried to kind of go through and see what questions I could come up with for each chapter, each one. So that's going to be the book we're using, and the daily devotion will come out about 6 o'clock tonight, I think. But we were in the physical therapy, and for some reason, dim fluorescent lights were really bright, and they just did not. My head did not sit well with that. So I've got a little bit of a migraine. And then the gentleman, I applaud him. He was really trying to encourage the people that was look at the pile of snow there. Anyway, he was really trying to encourage them. They were graduating. They had finished, finished several different, what was it? Several different, levels or so many weeks of physical therapy. But he was very excited for them, and rightfully so, right? But every time he talked, my his he just rang, and I was like, oh my gosh, do we have to yell, please? So between that and the lights, my head's going bit bit bit. So we're gonna finish up and then go home and take it easy for a while because I've got that panel tonight at 7 o'clock. So I may have to stop by and get myself something to. Sometimes I have to. We'll see. But
A good and greasy.
soup is definitely on the panel for you probably tomorrow. But anyway, I'm gonna let you all go. I got to go into the post office and handle this, and I will see you all later. Um, I gonna try to plan on doing a live this weekend. I really want to go over our link tree thing, kind of an idea I have with that. And if you didn't watch the live yesterday, watch it. I really, really encourage people to watch it because it was really good. Um, really talking about how memories can be so powerful. And we need to remember that if something is triggering to us, it's okay to put our phones down and make sure that we're taking care of our mental well being. It is so, so important, guys. So join me tonight on the panel. I will end this and I will put. When I get home, I'll tag my other's keeper. If you haven't subscribed to her, please go ahead and subscribe to her. and join me tonight on the panel talking about adoption. And even if you haven't experienced that in your life, it's nice to kind of have the stories that, led people in that direction in their lives. And let's encourage and support, those channels that are on there, as well as Kim. I'd appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much. Hi, Sandy Wandy at the post office. So I will talk to everybody later. I love you all. Stay connected, everybody. You guys mean the world to me. Remember, be proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken. And remember, we got you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And again, it's snowing again and more to come. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye, everybody.